right, it's time to start the show. It is Tuesday night, almost Wednesday morning. Why do I start the show on Tuesday night? Why not? I don't know. I thought Mondays suck, right? Well, anyways, yesterday I did a MGTOW live stream. It was dedicated to Barack Otiva, a bitter black man who killed himself by setting himself on fire. I played clips from him on the show before. Rest in peace, you can check that out. Everything's on the Josh, J-A-K, one word, YouTube channel. Of course, everyone's listening on here. No one's listening on iTunes. I know I keep plugging my YouTube channel. And then I did some live streaming today, a lot of live streaming. I went to Temple campus, finally. I've been talking about that for a week. I didn't do anything much. I wanted to troll the college kids, but they all had their headphones on. You know, they're all white and perky, walking around with their bright futures, and I couldn't get a connection anyways. Then I went to Chipotle. I had my spy glasses, the coverage that, you know, nothing interesting happened. And then I just got back from doing some salsa. Now, I know you're thinking, hey, wait a minute, don't you wear a MGTOW? MGTOWs and go to salsa lessons. Well, I didn't even dance with a girl tonight. It was very interesting. Usually they have a part where they tell the guys and girls to split up and grab a partner. There was a new instructor there from fucking Venezuela or some shit. He was making us dance around like a workout video, doing all these steps and everything. I was sweating my fat ass. People were laughing. I'm not sure at me, probably. And then fucking finally he says grab a partner. Everybody got partnered up, and I did all that for nothing. So I ended up just, you know, going in the bathroom, and the Asian bouncer from the National Mechanics, I saw him for the first time since he kicked me out, and he told me, you know, hey, you cool with me? And I said, yeah, we're cool. And he explained that, you know, I asked you to move and you didn't want to move, and I said, yeah, I know, I was drunk. And he said, you know, I said, it's all right, that was a month ago. So I just got back just now. I had to wait for the fucking, you know, I just missed the bus, so I had to wait 15 minutes on a goddamn nigger bus, waiting for that shit to pull off. It started to rain, and then I did some live streaming outside of my kitchen deck earlier. I did some live streaming in an old city when I was waiting around. Jesus Christ, I'm yapping. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do some comedy. Man, oh man. So after this clip, you're going to hear a new strip club prank call. I call some strip clubs and ask to host a comedy open mic. You're going to hear that after this clip. So let's get to topical news. And before we get to anything, I want to play the Kanye West SNL speech. This is brilliant. Kanye West, man, he's not just speaking up for black people. He's speaking up for everybody. Everything is one-sided. You know, they try to tell him to take his hat off. The SNL cast, you know, let's just play it. This is beautiful. Let's not even interrupt it.
Actually, blacks weren't always Democrats. You know, it's like the plan they did to take the fathers out the home and promote welfare. Does anybody know about that? That's a Democratic plan. Now you got a situation where...
Now you can see... I promise I won't interrupt, but you can see the cast behind them. They are cringing. This is amazing. These left douchebags. Oh, this is so great.
To have a dialogue.
The whole cast is
and not a diatribe. Because if you want something to change, it's not going to change by saying, fuck that person. Ooh. Try love. You see, they laughing at me. You heard them, they scream at me. They bully me. They bullied me backstage. They said, don't go out there with that hat on. They bullied me backstage. They bully me. And then they say I'm in a sunken place. You want to see the sunken place? Okay, I'm going to listen to y'all now. I'm going to put my Superman cape on. You can't tell me what to do. Follow your heart and stop following your mind. That's how we're controlled. That's how we're programmed. If you want the world to move forward, try love. Thank y'all for giving me this platform. I know some of y'all don't agree, but y'all be going at that man neck to lot, and I don't think it's actually that helpful.
That's right. They keep going at Trump. That's all they talk about is Trump. They were doing this when the election was going on.
I think the universe has balance. 90% of news are liberal.
This is real shit, man.
90% of TV, LA, New York, writers, rappers, musicians. So it's easy to make it seem like it's so one-sided.
Damn, he's spitting truth bombs, man. Damn. They salty. They cringe.
I feel kind of free. I thought this country said I could be me.
Apparently not. It's not.
I love me too. And I love y'all too, so bring the band back. Bring the band back. Did you feel that and you understand that? Bring your motherfucking hands up.
And now the SNL cast starts dancing to it like a bunch of white liberal worms. Now they're like, okay, yeah, let's boost the tension. Come on, let's dance. This is great. He stuck his black cock right in their fucking white liberal asses. I love it. I hate white liberals. I hate them. Well, someone said in the comments section, SNL's not about free speech. Of course they're not. They were against Trump in the first place. They don't want to make America great again. They want this censored liberal crap to go on. Fuck them. I was never an SNL fan anyways. I was more of a Mad TV kind of guy. Even though I respect the people who were in SNL when I was a kid, like Farley and those guys, you know? Alright, so now it's going to show some white guy doing his commentary on it. But yeah, I love that, man. Alright, let's see what else is going on in the regular topic news. I had to play that. I usually don't play clips on the show, but that was beautiful, man. And I'm not a Kanye West fan. He has some good songs, of course, Gold Digger and all that stuff. You know. A 13-year-old on road to recovery after shark attack. Kiani is a miracle. I think I pronounced his name wrong. Kiani. Sounds like a black name. Why is a white guy with a nigger name? Brett Ratner drops libel suit against rape accuser. Hunter in hospital after bear he shot rolled on top of him. Why is that funny? I mean, hunters, you know, they can be pieces of shit. But why did this Bradley Cooper interview get awkward? TV host sings during the interview. Let's see. Let me guess, I gotta listen to an ad. No, thank you. No ad. No, fuck you ads. I'm not even gonna waste my time even editing this. Body of missing hiker found in the Smokies. Oh, man. It says a very fake Drew Barrymore in-flight magazine interview goes viral. So that wasn't her? Well, looks like the dyke. I mean, she's not a dyke. She was on Tom Green's cock. Trump mocks Christine Blasey Ford at Mission Rally. This woman has a bionic arm and a dog is hilariously confused by it. So funny. Not really. Mystery shreds death of young woman found in a ditch. She was a mother, she had a child. Nothing funny there. Mom says son was assaulted by a football teammate. A lot of football players insult each other. NBA could find J.R. Smith if he doesn't cover his tattoo. What does it say? Fuck Trump on it? Let me guess. Fuck Trump, right? He's a pothead. A tattoo of Supreme logo on California. I don't understand. What's Supreme? Supreme is a clothing line that started as a skateboarding, and players are prohibited from displaying logos with corporate partners that are not corporate partners. Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought it was going to be like some sort of fuck Trump. Anna Faris can't stand Chris Pratt's girlfriend. Oh, well. Women can't stand each other. That shows how much cunts they are. Even cunts can't stand cunts, folks. Las Vegas mass shooters Nevada home is up for sale. I'll buy it. I don't have the money. Officer accused of killing black teen takes to stand at trial. I didn't kill that nigger because he... That's what he said. That's what he should say. First preview of The Conners released by ABC. Is that going to be the new Roseanne show without Roseanne? They're just going to call it The Conners? What does Roseanne look like without Roseanne Barr? Yeah, so it's going to be called The Conners. That... I don't know. It could work. I mean, people do like John Goodman. Right? I like John Goodman. Giselle finally breaks silence when Tom Brady having a child with his ex-girlfriend. Yeah. The most regrettable face tattoos of all time. This guy has the Eiffel Tower on his face. That's just history. Alright, guys. I've yapped and played the Kanye clip and more yapped. I'm already up to almost 10 minutes right now, but that's fine. Enjoy the new prank phone call. Tomorrow night I'll be at the course. Where am I going to be? The Cabaret. Where else? There. You're going to hear it. And we're going to do some public freakout commentary, sober commentary with drunk people, more topical news, anything else happens. This is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philadelphia, and your favorite podcast show that you don't listen to. Next. Strip club.
Hey, Dreams, can I help you?
Yes, hi. I was wondering if I can start a open mic comedy night there.
You will have to speak to a manager, and he won't be here until Monday.
Oh, is he on vacation?
He's still waiting until Monday?
Yeah, I could wait. I didn't know why he was gone so long. I thought, because someone told me that he was interested in it. And
Who told you he was interested?
This guy, I know it works there. His name is Sock.
Did you just make up that name?
Oh no, it's a bouncer that works there. Sock. That's his nickname, at least.
There's no sock here.
No, Sock. SOCKE. Suck my cock.
That's... Yeah, I got played so bad.
Quick.
Thank you for calling Penny House.
Yeah, I was wondering if the manager was there.
May I put some reference to?
A friend of mine recommended me to start an open mic comedy night there.
Okay, give me a second.
Alright, thanks.
Memberships have its advantages. Thank you for your patience. One of our VIP hosts will be available to assist you shortly.
Yeah, I don't think we do that.
Yeah.
This is a gentleman's club.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I thought it was worth a shot, you know. My friend who works there, Suck My Cock, he told me that, you know, they was looking for new forms of events.
I'm sorry?
My friend, you know, he told me you guys looking for, like, new type of events there.
What's your friend's name?
Suck My Cock.
Republican.
Yeah, hi. I wanted to know, is tonight the Ugly Girls night?
No, we don't have any ugly girls.
Oh, I mean, I'm really into, like, really ugly girls, and I thought maybe you guys can hook that up for me, you know, I just...
Nah. We don't have any ugly girls, sorry.
What about furry night? Sir.
I'll see you later.
Wait, don't hang up, please. My cock is in my hand. I'm gonna come.
What you're going to do is go to jail.
I can't go to jail. This is a strip club. You guys are giving BJs...
You can't call and talk like that to me. You don't even know who the fuck I am.
Listen, can I suck you off?
Yeah, I'm a fucking detective sergeant, asshole.
Oh, I'm scared. You work at a strip club, so why are you working there then?
I own it.
So you're doing under the table dirty work on the company tax's dime. You son of a...
No. You're being traced right now, and you're going to be charged with harassment.
You're harassing me. I only called one time. How can I get called for harassment? I'm asking you a legitimate question.
You're harassing me, asshole.
Why are you yelling? Please, sir. You're hurting my ears.
You're harassing me, asshole.
Is that all you know? You don't have any other
You're
different
harassing me, asshole.
Listen, can I host a furry night?
You're harassing me, asshole.
Can I host a furry night?
You're harassing me, asshole.
Well, me and my friends...
You're harassing me, asshole.
Well, we dress like animals.
You're harassing me, asshole.
And we... No
You're
sex
harassing
stuff.
me, asshole.
And we have fun. Alright, it is Thursday night here. And yesterday I downloaded a PlayStation emulator. And I figured out how to do it. I tried a video before. And I downloaded SmackDown 2 Know Your Role. And I did a live stream on Twitch yesterday. I was also doing a live stream at the Northeast Comedy Cabaret last night. It was a very typical night. I wanted to get a comedian on the live stream, but he didn't want to do it, which is amazing because stand-up comedy is live. It's not streaming on the internet, but it is live. And it's weird how... And this is what I learned from doing podcasting. Comedians will go into a room in front of a bunch of strangers and say weird stuff, but when it comes to podcasting and live streaming, they freak out about it. I don't understand why, but... this is why I wish I knew other comedians like me, but I'll never meet anybody else like me, I guess. Typical night last night at the Cabaret. Did some live streaming a little bit, and then once again I did some Twitch. I wanted to do something today. I wanted to go to the mall, but I had kind of yesterday I took a shit, by the way, in a Wawa. Here's a poop story for you. So yesterday I was going for a walk, and I took a dump in the morning. I don't know what I ate, and... I was going to walk to the supermarket, and I was like a block from Wawa, and I got a case of the poop cramps, so I went back to Wawa. Luckily there was no one inside the stall. Thank God I had my baby wipes. I love my baby wipes. That song is so true. And then this Mexican guy was trying to open up the stall while I was in there. He had to take a poop story, so he had to sit on my dirty ass seat, and he didn't use wipes, so ugh, that's gross. I actually did a joke about that in my act about a fellow pooper using your seat. And then today, I wanted to, like I said, go to the mall today, but my stomach was kind of hurting, so didn't really do much. I just did a prank calls for you. I called Petco and PetSmart, so it's being edited as we speak. It definitely should be up for show at the time you folks hear it. And last thing I want to say is I'm gay. No, aside from that is I think tonight's my last night for Boost Mobile. My plan, I know I've been yapping about it. I don't know if I should lock my phone and go with Verizon, or I should try the $60 plan and see if that's better. But I will keep you updated on that probably in the next clip. Okay, I've yapped for almost 2 minutes. We're going to do some public freakout commentary after this clip. But first, let's see if there's really anything going on. If Canavan is confirmed, impeachment could follow. It says, nope, stop Canavan. United for Justice. And it shows an ugly cunt who didn't get dick in high school. Right? Steven Seagal walks out of interview after a sexual assault question. Yeah, I mean, I would too. Scientists have found where flu season lasts the longest, and it shows people in a crowded subway. Yeah, this subway, by the way, is mobbed. Yeah, man, it sucks. I mean, I'm glad I don't have a day job right now, but yeah, it sucks when you're on a subway. You gotta take a crowded bus. Or for those of you spoiled white people who have a car, woman tells cops she doesn't know who she is. She has been walking for a year. Whoa! She's like the female Forrest Gump. A white cop shot a black teen. A chained Chicago awaits a verdict. Yeah, well, let me guess he's going to be guilty, because once again, black people don't ever do anything wrong. They're just the sweetest people in the world. I know this sounds racist, but seriously, it's like we live in this world where, I almost got robbed at the train station and killed for $1, and we're going to live in this liberal world. Well, yeah, white people need to leave black people alone. It's like, yeah, more like the other way around, but whatever you folks want to believe. I mean, there's a reason why no one listens to the show. You folks don't want to hear the truth. Early NBA odds. Yes, the Warriors will probably win. I mean, yeah, they probably will. Mom touched after server feeds her fuzzy toddler. It is a black woman. So because a black woman fed your stupid kid, you're moved. God. Trailblazers rookie says water isn't wet. Smart guy. I think that my theory on basketball players, why they're so dumb, they get so much pussy, they don't have any brain cells. All day they're getting their dick sucked. All day they're getting pussy. They don't know how to think anymore. Wish I had that problem. Psych, I'm MGTOW, niggas. Walmart shoppers will soon see robots in the stores. Good. I'm tired of these blacks. We're out to deal with robots than blacks, because blacks never want to do their job. President Trump touts approval rating from new poll. What is it, like 13% now? 50% says he's working hard. So yeah, half people. I mean, he gave a lot of money to the blacks. That should help people out, but nah, people only see the negatives. Teen texts for help, then cops arrive to a chilling scene. So how did the cops get that was one of those stories. I'm sorry, everybody. I would read it, but I'm just lazy. No porn charge for man who ordered child sex dolls. Wait, no porn charge. Let's see. Nope. This Kentucky judge has dropped a child pornographic case against a man who ordered sex dolls for a 68-year-old girl. Well, yeah, I mean, that is fucked up if he did do that, but as long as he's not doing that to a real girl. Listen, this is fucked up. I don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. Anyways, we're going to do some public freak-out commentary, and then we're going to go from there. So you might want to stay tuned for that. Matter of fact, you should. All right, let's go. All right, a public freak-out commentary entitled Assholes Recorded and Being Recorded All Over the World. And this is the best show that covers it with the best coverage. Let's jump right into it. This is from the Public Freak-Out Videos compilation, number 432 and 433 from Public Freakout Videos YouTube channel. I think I said that already. Whatever. Let's get straight to it. Episode 432. I'm going to go to the 6.33 minute mark. And this is a Ford guy arguing at some sort of store, and he keeps saying, "You are right in the wrong. You are right in the wrong." It just sounds pretty cool. It's a very quick clip. Let's get to this.
Not Philip. We can't check. Yeah, check. You check. Why not check? You call him another. Call him duty manager. Call him duty manager. Call him duty manager. I took him. You talk to duty manager. You go speak to him. Give us a break. Call him.
So it's a very dark Pakistani guy, kind of got a bald head. And I think it's some sort of tobacco thing. I see a tobacco side. And he's apparently these people are right in the wrong, or wrong in the right.
Call him. Yeah, why you not? Why? I'm decent buying this one. I'm paid. I'm money, no. Why? Yeah. Why no this one? Why no? One No, this one not valid. I'm checked. I'm this one. Use this one. I'm this one. This one not valid. This one not valid. Not my fault. Call you.
So I think it's about his ID. I think he wants to buy cigarettes, and he has some sort of outdated, maybe he has some sort of Pakistani ID, and that's why he's upset.
You're right in the wrong. You're right in the wrong. You're right in the wrong. You're right in the wrong.
She's right in the wrong. I don't know what that means, but...
You're right in the wrong. You're right
Is she right in the wrong, or is she right in the wrong?
in the wrong. Yeah, I'm not walking. I'm not in the... I'm not in the...
Alright, that was a quick but goody one. Now, right after that clip, this one's kind of long. I don't know. This is it's about 4 minutes or so. This is two white guys. I think the one who's holding the camera is gay, and the other guy, and they're arguing in some sort of corner store, some convenience store, and I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I get the exact thing. Let's just play it right after that clip. 7:25.
I find you like on all over the place. You're all over the place, dude. You too, dude. Look at this. Oh, always talking.
So now the kid puts it on selfie mode, and now he's going to record. He's the gay kid, and he says, "I find you all over Google, dude." What does that mean? Is he a child sex offender?
To me, he says I'm gonna burn in hell. Say it again. Say it again.
So it is a gay issue. I guess he said something like, "You're a faggot. You're going to burn in hell." And now the white guy is being recorded is now going to take out his camera phone. Two could play that game, queer.
Again, why'd you say that? God loves you. God hates me. I'm gonna burn in hell, and you are. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just working a job. You're the one being the prick. So, there you go.
Oh, he called him a prick. That means dick. But with a PR. It sounds more,
What?
I said, you're going to be the prick. Because the guy who tells me I'm going to burn in hell.
This guy wants to be famous so bad, it's hilarious.
No.
So now he just put the white guy who's filming him puts it in selfie mode and records himself now.
Oh, yes.
You take your arrogance and your entitlement somewhere else. You can go across the street from now on. Because I'll be talking to the owner tomorrow.
You know what's so sad is you Googled me, you researched me, you did all your
crap that you were talking the other night. It was disgusting.
What crap? What did I say?
Have a good night, sir.
What did I say?
Have a good night.
What crap?
This is what he said the other night, too. Do you have proof? I got it on video. Don't worry, it's all on video.
What crap did I say?
So I actually saw this in a sketch on Mad TV many years ago. It was these two neighbors that were arguing. The one guy had a video camera, and then the other guy who was being recorded told his wife to get his video camera, and they were arguing on video camera towards each other. It kept going back and forth. And I feel like that's what they're kind of doing right here. You have two guys arguing on their phone. I think the guy who is straight has a better phone. He has an iPhone, but and they're holding a phone towards each other. This is the generation of today. We don't duke it out anymore. We hold camera phones up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna record you back, buddy."
We're even. We're even. Tell me what I said. Hold on, I just want to...
Dude, you know what you said. We're not going to rehash this. I'm going to talk to the boss tomorrow, and then we'll discuss it after that if you want. But I don't think we'll be discussing it.
Why won't you repeat what he said? I mean, clearly you're so offended. Now he's filming you. Now you won't say. So maybe you're wrong. Who's wrong here? We don't know now, because now this guy who's holding the camera, he's bitching out now.
Anything anymore. I think you'll be shopping somewhere else.
Oh, perfect. You think I need to come in here? I choose to come here, guy.
Fine.
It's convenient.
You can choose somewhere else from now on.
The street.
Go choose over there from now on.
Is your boss related to you?
Why does it matter who I am, what I do? I'm doing a job.
Why is that weird that I asked you that? Are you related to your...
Oh, so I guess this kid's behind the counter. I guess he works there, and he's banning him from the store because he called him a fag. I think that's what's going on. Something like that.
Because you now you want to know my life, and you're not interested in my life.
Are you related to the boss?
Have a good night, sir.
Do you have any blood connection with the boss?
I do find it interesting that ever since this guy took out his camera phone, now this gay kid, he's not answering any questions now. He got a taste of his own medicine.
Have a good night. Can I help you?
That's what I thought.
American spirit, yeah, thanks, brother.
Dude, I might have you fired. So
do your best. There you go. Got it again.
I will do my best.
Got it again.
Oh my God, do my best.
Do your best, pal. See, again, another customer asked him.
So now he put his now the kid puts his camera phone up at a nice angle, puts it up on a shelf so we can all see what's going on now.
To cool out, and he tells the other customer to stay out of it.
It's because it's none of his business. It's not working.
This guy
Give
is
me a hard
nothing but
time.
trouble.
All right, we're gonna talk to boss and we'll find out tomorrow.
Nothing but arrogance from this guy. Gives me attitude every time I see him. You're just a bully, sir. You're just a big bully.
You're just a bully, sir. You're just a big bully, even though I'm doing the exact same thing you're doing.
And big famous people people who like big bullies get caught on video.
I'm not famous.
They go down.
You know
they
what?
go down.
You're making me famous. This is
Okay,
awesome.
fine.
This is called TMZ. I'm not even doing anything wrong.
That's alright.
This is awesome. No, I want the hype.
Yep.
I want the...
Media rock.
Dude,
Where's your next show? I'm going to be a heckler in the audience, too. I'm coming to your job.
I'll have you
and giving you fun.
Well, wait a minute. Is that guy a comedian? He just says, when's your next show? Am I a heckler in the audience? I think that guy holding the camera phone, the one that's being recorded, I think he's a comedian. Cool. How do I follow this guy?
You wouldn't like it. I come to your job. 8:49.
That's not everything.
Okay, that's
We'd
enough.
be
So
done with this and
we'll
just
talk about it
appreciate
tomorrow.
our local corner store.
Yeah, I'm
For
trying
those
to.
of us who
I'm trying to. I
live
live
here.
here too. I spend thousands of dollars a month here.
This guy.
I live here too, sweetheart.
Sure,
And
wants
that's why
you
he's
to
so
keep
inside
coming
because he
back.
spends thousands.
Well, that guy spends $1,000 a month at this convenience store. What is he buying? I guess it's just on alcohol.
What do you guys
Oh, that's not for us. We're just gonna get a
want?
Are we
pint
done?
of
It's up to you, pal.
Captain? You want Captain?
I said I never had a problem with you. You're the one who started with me the other night, so I'm just gonna burn in hell and have a good life. So take care. I'm sorry, what else?
She wants to go. She's bored.
I know now he's disrupting the store, so I can actually call a cop right now.
Shit.
I know, get a life, get a life.
We're being selfish.
I have
She's
one.
gonna hit the
You
beer
Google
goes out.
me. I have one.
He's gonna get a small sailor.
Alright, let's go.
Like some shots or something.
Bye, Ahmed.
What? How?
I don't even know your name.
That's right.
That was awesome. I'll never remember you.
So you called him Ahmed? Is that supposed to be an insult?
But you'll always remember me.
I'll never remember you, dude.
You're like way more interesting people.
I know that.
What was going on?
Everybody in the store knows that guy's a prick.
No.
Everyone. And he's in here trying to give me a hard time. He's like trying to light fire.
Now the gay guys got all the people riled up, but they're probably just taking your side because they want to get their items and get out. They don't want to get banned either, you know?
Starting me, getting me going. I don't know. He's just taking a dislike to me, and every time he comes in, he does this now.
Alright, so now I'm going to get to episode 433. I have two clips. The first one this one's a little bit long. It's about four minutes long. This is a granny-looking white lady, and apparently she was doing something to this woman, and then all of a sudden, when the guy shows up, the white guy, I guess her husband or her boyfriend or whoever shows up, she changes her tune, and I don't know the full story yet, but she's definitely in the wrong, according to the comment section. So let's get to this. Right in the beginning at the 7-second mark.
Because you tell me it's none of your business that your child is in pain.
She's not in pain. She's sleeping in her car seat. What are you doing? Tell everyone what you're doing.
So I guess apparently this woman saw her child sleeping and she thought that her child looked sick or something. So she gets in her business because she's probably never had kids before, or she had kids a long time ago and now her cunt's all rusted out and she wants to call Social Protective Services or something.
Tell everyone what you're doing.
There's a child here in the carriage at the PetSmart.
So she's calling child care. Wow. Old people in Google, the most dangerous combination in the world.
Parking lot, and the car door is locked, and the sun is kind of beating right on the baby's face in the back seat. Still in a little car seat. I don't know how old he is.
I'm in the car with her.
No, you're not. You're out here yelling at me.
I was in the car with her.
Hey, come on now. Name calling, that's just unacceptable. That's immature.
She's calling the cops on me. Because she said the baby's in pain. She said Elsie's in pain.
Where's she in pain?
Because she's sleeping in the sun, she said.
No, she's outside yelling at me.
You hear this?
In the car.
I was in the car with Elsie and calling the cops on me. I'm not doing anything but minding my own.
And by the way, this granny, she's got like a old, like, lesbian-looking green dress shirt on. Clearly, she has nothing to do. She must be a Price is Right contestant and never won.
Business. Just walked up. Let me talk to him. Make sure.
Oh, because he's white.
Yes.
Because he's white. You're gonna. It's okay because he's here now.
No, because he's acting sane. You're
because I was minding my own business, sitting in my car. Let's go. Let's
Not
go.
very easily.
What's the problem? Don't roll your eyes.
No, she's wait.
So the white guy comes up and says, "What's the problem?" He's a really tough guy, by the way, getting in the face of an old lady. And then she points and says, well, like, back off, don't touch me, cracker.
Okay, let me talk to the father, please.
You hear this?
I walked up here to get him my...
So she puts the cop on hold now. Now she wants to talk to the father. You know what? If she's already wrong in the situation, she should have stayed her ground and said, you know what? I'm already embarrassed. I look like an asshole. I was in the wrong here. I might as well just finish the 911 call. You know? But now she's going to backtrack and go, let me talk to the father here.
And I saw how the baby is there.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It just looked... I didn't know if anybody was in the car for one thing. So I was concerned.
You saw me sitting there, and then you told me...
Okay, one of us at a time.
No.
She said, one of us at a time. What a snooty old cunt.
This is not your business. I am sitting in the car.
It is my business when I mistakenly think the child was in the...
Did you notice that with camera phones, it's everybody's business, even though she's being recorded? Everybody gets in everybody's business these days. This is because there's no such thing as privacy, folks. With the internet and smartphones and live streaming connections, there is no such thing as privacy anymore. You're masturbating, somebody's watching. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you.
How is she in distress?
Just wouldn't let up on it.
So can we just admit you made a mistake and we can leave?
Yes, I can
bye.
see she's okay now.
Oh, now she's okay because my white husband is here?
I can't even tell he's white. He doesn't have a face I can see. He's
Really? Oh, really? You can't tell? Okay.
Aren't you?
Okay.
What's the matter with you?
Why don't you mind your own business? Because every time I'm out in public, someone's got to say...
And by the way, this little girl who's sleeping in the car, she does look passed out. She does look like she's knocked out. Maybe they did give her some medicine, but sometimes your kids won't shut up, and you got to do what you got to do. It's none of her business. I do agree with that. But this kid's not even waking up. These people are arguing, yelling, and this kid is just sound asleep. What did they give her? A fucking Dairy Queen ice cream cone or some shit?
Something now. She's not in distress. I am sitting in the car with her.
She's not, but I
You knew the air conditioning was on. Yes, you did. You knew I was sitting in the car with the air conditioning on.
No, I think it is.
Look, she's apologizing to you.
Child appears to be in this. I didn't know. I looked to see.
Can you just explain to me what looks distressed?
Well, for one thing, she's kind of passed out, and the sun's beating on her.
She's asleep.
And I didn't.
Her
see
face is in the shade. You
come around. Just stop.
No, get in your car and mind your own business.
And I can't come all the way up here to see there was someone there.
Yeah.
No. Then she knocked on the window and told me.
I very nicely tried to say to her, "Oh, I saw your baby back there. Did you know that the sun was beating directly on the baby's face?" And she just looked at me like, what? And she was just...
Well, yeah, she probably did do that. That I agree with.
Then she just started getting really nasty.
Oh, yeah.
And look, that's all.
I am sitting in the car in the air conditioning with her, and you knew it.
I couldn't tell.
And then you said you were going to call the cops.
And then
But you knew it when you knocked on the window.
Did you call the police?
She called the cops.
With her sitting in the car?
Yes,
she
she
wasn't
did.
in the car. She was out here threatening me.
Well, she was in the car when you came up, right?
You knocked on the window.
Because she's threatening to beat the shit out of me.
I never said that. I never.
Yo, she threatened to beat the shit out. I wonder if that really happened or not, see? This is maybe this lady's making up stuff. Either way, she's getting some drama, and she's going to have something to talk to with her boring old friends at the next card meeting.
I never said that.
You deserve that child to be injured.
Wow.
And you probably do injure.
That was a good line. You shouldn't have a child to begin with. So once again, she's some jealous old hag. She might have kids. She probably never had kids. I think she had kids a long time ago. She's old. She's lonely. She saw this kid. It's like those sick people in movies that steal other people's kids. And now she said, you shouldn't have a kid. And the father goes, wow.
Oh, yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, you do. Look at you.
Look at you. All right, the last clip is at the 3. It's right after this one, I believe. This one's not that great. I don't even know why I put it in, but it's quick. This is a guy recording in a restaurant. He got not a good steak, and he ate half of it, and the owner's going to charge him. The owner kind of looks like Jay Thomas, but most people don't know who that is. He passed away, unfortunately. Great broadcaster. Anyways, let's get to this.
So we're getting worst customer service from Omega Diner.
I'm not leaving you a single
We
cent.
didn't eat a steak.
Do you expect me to leave
but
you a
this
tip? A steak
manager
is very
wants us
good.
to pay
That's
for
fine. You
it.
can eat it. It's on me. It's very good steak. You should eat it.
So what's the customer service?
So, by the way, I mean, this guy said it's very good steak. I watched the show Kitchen Nightmares with Chef Ramsay, and one thing that I noticed is every single kitchen, Every single owner, every single chef thinks that their food is delicious. So he's saying it's very good steak. However, just because you think your food's good does not mean somebody else might not think it's good. And the customer's supposed to be always right, but maybe he's right. Maybe they did eat half of it and they try to scam him. That's what he believes, but I don't know what to do. I guess if you want to provide excellent customer service, you give them their money back. Or if you want to be a prick, you say, hey, fuck you, put it on YouTube, have about 30,000 people watch it, but I'm not giving you your money back.
If your steak is bad, you still charge the customers?
God bless you and your friends.
Right? You're going to be on YouTube today,
That's
Omega
okay.
Diner.
I made it on TV a lot of times, okay? And everybody that...
So the customer service...
This guy's in the mob. I wouldn't fuck with him. You can tell by the way he talks. And this guy's on TV all the time, so he must make the best steaks in the world. I believe it, even though his restaurant looks completely empty.
Sees me knows that I am a
So
righteous fellow.
What's the policy? If the steak is bad, what's the policy of Omega Diner?
Yeah, it's your policy, not my policy.
No. So if the steak is bad, you still charge the customers, right? That's a policy?
The policy is that when the steak is good, we charge them. If the steak is bad, we don't charge them.
So who decides the steak is bad? The customer, or the paying customer, or the owner?
The
or the manager?
The customer might say anything. But the cook, the manager, Dimitris
So if the meat is bad,
says it's good.
So he's pretty much saying that the customer doesn't decide, he decides. So he can easily look at it and just say, what the fuck are they talking about? That fucking steak looks good. They just want their fucking money.
So not the paying customer decide, but the manager of the place decide if the meat is good.
The paying customer ate more than half of it.
Not more than half of it. Took a bite of it.
Right here.
Took a bite of it.
So now he's going to try to school the guy now. He's going to get him to bring the camera over to show the steak.
Like, yeah, let's make a video of that too. Okay.
The steak is perfectly good. It's the
this
most
is
tastiest steak you ever seen. That's right. It's
10-ounce
more than
steak.
half.
Yep.
10 ounce, 14 ounce steak.
Okay. So the great customer service
and you
from
ate
Omega
the
Diner.
salad and you ate the soup.
Yep.
And you ate the bread.
This manager is waiting.
Now wait a minute. I kind of agree with the manager now. I do kind of agree. Even though he says he wants to provide good customer service, if he ate everything, even though the other stuff had nothing to do with the steak, if he did eat half of the steak, if that is true, yeah, you should take one bite of something and say, you know what, this is gross. Maybe 2 bites. But if they ate half of it, you know what, I do kind of agree with that. You should have said something in the beginning, but I don't know what to tell you. I don't complain, guys. If I eat a bad steak, I would just be a man about it and just fucking eat it and just eat as much as I can and just not go back there again. I wouldn't take my phone out, but I don't know.
And guys, you have a great day.
And you're going to have a wonderful time at Omega Diner.
You come back over here, okay?
No, I don't think so.
It's the second time you guys did this.
Yeah. As soon as it hits YouTube, I want to see how many customers.
Oh, if it's the second time they did this, maybe it is a scam. Maybe he's right.
That's fine. You push me. God bless you. Take care.
Amazing customer service. Great job.
I actually think it was amazing customer service. He says thank you, can come back again. He said God bless you. He said have a good night. Folks, that has been public freakout commentary entitled Assholes Recorded and being recorded all over the world. And this is the best show with the best coverage, yada yada yada. Next clip. Alright, let's roundhouse kick it up. Let's do some drinking tonight, some sober commentary with drunk people. Last night I decided to do something different with my Atheist Hotline show. I put on a suit jacket with no dress shirt, just bare-chested, but I had no reception. Really in my room, I got a call from the same person, so I did a part 2 in my room. And then today I had to renew my Boost Mobile. Now, I wasn't going to, but they kind of suckered me in. They gave me $20 off. They gave me 2 $10 discounts on my next bill, so I upgraded to the $60 plan. I have no clue if the stream is going to be better. I guess I'll find out tonight. I'm going to be bringing my phone with me to Old City, do some drinking, some live streaming, and I probably won't be going to many bars tonight. I'm probably going to be outside most of the night. I'm going to go in bars when I have to pee, and probably just go in towards the end of the night just to go in somewhere. But yeah, we'll find out. Now, when I said let's roundhouse kick it up, I'm going to play a clip right now. Let's start this. This happened in Philly. I think it was some sort of pro-life thing. This guy is my hero. Is his name really Jordan Hunt? I don't know. But let's see. Man roundhouse kicks pro-life woman. This is amazing. You gotta see it. Type that in the YouTube. Man roundhouse kicks pro-life woman.
It's hard to confuse a
So this guy looks like he's a typical looking hipster. He's got blonde, really weird hair. He's got like really blonde, blackish hair. He's got a hipster beard. He's got glasses. Looks dirty. Doesn't shower. Purple hoodie, and he likes to roundhouse kick bitches. I only agree with the roundhouse kick bitches, and he's talking to these other hipster people. They're filming him. He's upset. Let's see what happens.
You want to kill him with kindness, remember?
That's right. What?
They actually have people filming you the whole time.
Cool.
Classic, kill with kindness.
So the amazing thing about this guy is he seems really, he seems really calm, right? He seems like he's just a nice guy. Like, hey, I just want to talk about this. Let's see what happens.
Guess what? Hey.
Destruction of private property. It's against the law.
If somebody gets raped by somebody and they're like, I'm a 16-year-old and I can't have this baby. Think you should keep it?
It's a baby. Yeah. If someone was raped and she gave birth and she decided to kill her...
Okay, so... You're gonna see the visual for this. You're gonna see the visual. This guy just having a regular conversation. It's the same argument over and over. What if a woman gets raped? You know, but and as she's right about to finish her sentence, I got this pause. That's why I'm cracking up. I'm not even laughing for the show. He gets in some sort of karate pose, sticks his tongue to the side of his mouth, squints his eye, and let's see what happens.
3-year-old child.
Oh my god! And he just fucking kicks the bitch. I'm sorry, but the pose in the face makes me laugh. Alright, so I'm gonna ride this back one more time for my humor.
Kill her 3-year-old child.
I meant to get your phone!
And everyone's like, oh my god! He just jackabooed these motherfuckers. Oh my god, this guy's my hero. I want to fight. If this is in Philly, can I buy this guy a drink and just hang out?
Someone call the
Meant
cops!
to take your phone!
Do not touch me! Someone call the cops!
Well, that guy really didn't like being recorded. Okay, so now let's get to the topical news. That's how we're going to start this segment. Canavan Swarm is a Supreme Court justice. I watched this YouTuber, Scuff Jim Carrey. He actually went down to some Canavan rally about rape survivors and trolled them. Trump says 100% certain accused are named the wrong person. Gisele Bündchen details about a first date with Tom Brady. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you sucked his dick when you found out his net worth, you whore. U.S. soldier killed in Afghanistan identified. That's sad. Nothing, I like to read sad stories on this show. Lack of woman on judiciary due to a lack of work. Due to a lot of work. Cardi B's assault charge. Didn't she get assaulted? Didn't that Nicki Minaj throw a shoe at her head? Can't believe she's the biggest artist right now. That's crazy. She came from a stupid reality show. What else is going on? Nick Cannon says he turned down Mariah Carey. What do you mean? She tried to get some of that young dick. You guys remember Nick Cannon's iconic special? I got that good. A new clip of Nick Cannon's episode of TV's One. TV hosting Univille carries hard by turning down her offer for him to star in her music video. Oh, so nothing like that. Anna Faris feels guilty about one thing. Was it her scary movie performance or the fact she has a podcast? I don't know. Actually, she was good in Scary Movie. I take that back. Trump bashes very rude Canavan protesters. Tracy Ellie Ross, I'm 45, single, and childless. Go, girl. She's a wigtail. Yeah. Wigtail doesn't exist. Trump doubles down on paid protesters. Survivors. Canavan, stop violence. Charges rare for Hollywood figures after Harvey Weinstein. It says Faith Hill, she's stunning looking in some outfit. That's news, right? Isn't that what chicks do? Chicks try to wear outfits to stun people, at least attractive ones. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm sorry, that roundhouse kick video, I can watch that all day. I never liked the hipster before in this guy. If his name really is Jordan Hunt, I gotta find more about this guy. But anyways, I'm gonna do some drinking tonight. I got my concoction chilled right now as we speak. That's right, I have my concoction chilled, Amsterdam vodka and vitamin water, the Jacked. in my freezer. It's only 7:42. Should be chilled around 8:30. Put in the refrigerator. Leave out around 9. Get down to the city around 9:45. Do some drinking. If all goes to plan, that's right. That's what's going to happen. So stay put for that. And then we'll wrap this episode up with some topical news and weird news. The show's almost over. You stay put there. Alright, sober commentary with Drunk People Part 1. I'm live streaming right now. How am I doing two at the same time with two different phones? I have my live streaming phone pretty much against my vitamin water bottle, and I'm just letting that sit while I'm doing this. So pretty much last night I got out here. I'm still drinking my concoction. I got about 3 or 4 shots left, by the way. So last night I got out here. I just missed the bus. I left out at 9:45ish or so. I just missed the bus by 20 or 30 seconds. That's right, story of my life. And I walked it down. I got nervous. I saw some hoodlums in front of me, but they I walked opposite side of them, and then luckily they turned the corner, and then I was able to get away from them and such like that. So I got down to, I went to Center City last night. At first I wasn't going, but I'm tired of Old City. I got down to Center City last night. I went to 13th, and I was going to go to Time. I said, let me get off at 15th. So I got off at 15th. I went to this place called Smith's. It's a free bar. And Smith's wasn't as good as it usually is. Usually Smith's is like popping and shit like that. It was not popping. It was pretty lame. So I went in there just to pee and, stick a wipe in my ass as I usually do. And I pretty much left there. I was going to go to the Raven. I looked inside Raven. The Raven Lounge was dead. And then from there, the Raven Lounge was dead. So from there, I fucking went to, I was going to go inside Fido, but I went there 2 weeks ago. And I pretty much went to Time. I wasn't going to go inside. But before I went there, I was sitting outside. There was this new place called Tradesman I found out about. Tradesman is pretty much just... they have one in Fishtown. It's like a hipster bar. The outdoor bar looked pretty cool. I was sitting outside for 15 minutes. Went inside Time, got there a little after 11, dropped $5. And I was in there for a while. I was in there for like a while. I didn't do anything. I stood in the same corner. There was a group of people in front of me, like these blonde girls, and there was these thick black chicks there, thick Jones. I did not even talk to them. Hold on, I gotta get another shot of this thing. Hold on a second here. Alright, I'm back. I had to take a shot of that. Sorry. So pretty much, I fucking, after that, I was in there. I was in Time for like about an hour and a half. And I did not do shit in Time. I stood next to the corner. Last night I wear a suede suit jacket I had on. I usually wear it when it's chilly. I decided to wear a suede suit jacket. Oh, fuck, I didn't drop my phone, but I just trying to get a good view here. Yeah, so I pretty much stood there against the wall for like an hour and a half. Like I was some fucking bouncer or something. And nothing really happened. Not a single person talked to me there. I stayed there till like about 12:30ish, 12:45, and then I went back to Brew. I was going to go inside Brew. I looked inside, it looked pretty lame. So I decided, what should I do? I decided, I know what I'll do. I should just go home. But instead of going home, here's what my dumbass decided to do. My dumbass went to Wawa and got me a quesadilla from the deli section. And when I did that, there was a bunch of college kids, a bunch of white college kids inside the Wawa last night. I actually saw a lot of the girls in there that were from Time. They were in there as well. They ordered some food. And pretty much they were it took me 15 minutes. So I ate my quesadillas while I was walking to the train station. I had people laughing at me like, what the fuck? I was eating with my hands like a slob. I didn't have a fork. The quesadillas broke everywhere. And then the train only took 5 minutes, but here's the problem. I wasn't able to, I just missed the bus. I didn't see it leave, but I could tell at the train station. I got there like 1:55. So I pretty much fucking decided, you know what? I'm just going to take an Uber. So I took like a $6 or $7 Uber, and I spent like almost $20 last night. $5 for the cover, $7 for Uber, that's $12, $6 something, wow, what, 19? Yeah, pretty much, let's call it $20 last night. And I spent last night on the Uber. Tonight, I don't plan to spend any money. I might get, but I didn't eat dinner, so I might spend $10 tonight on a slice and a soda. I don't know, or $5 or something. I don't know. But I told my I was going to go inside Cuba Libre tonight. They only charge $5 if you sign up for the guest list, but I decided not to pay because I was like, you know what? I don't want to pay any covers tonight. I don't want to pay any covers tonight because, you know, I don't want to spend any money for covers because I spent enough money last night, but I will get something because I didn't eat much today. Oh, so by the way, I got a new poop story, by the way. So here's what happened. I was just going to get ready to leave the house. I had all I had today was a bowl of cereal, and then a couple hours later, I had like two little slices of like frozen pizza. You know, that's all I had today, believe it or not. And I didn't poo all day, so I was like, damn, when am I gonna poo? So it's about 8:45. I start getting ready, and then all of a sudden, I got a case of the old poop stories. So I take my pants off and my shirt, right? And then I start, I go poo. It took me 7 or 8 wipes to clean everything out. It was so messy. It was like a little log, but it was mostly in my ass. So I left out a little after 9. I walked down to the train station. I got down here around 9:45-ish. And then just now when I was recording, before I started recording this, I saw a comedian, the guy that I used to know from many years ago. Apparently there's an open mic out here at Marymount, which I used to hang out. This place, it used to be like a place where girls shake their ass. Now it's like an eating place. I've been there. A guy, Dan Smilo, who I used to know, used to work here. He doesn't work here anymore. I just saw this guy, Alan Pickett, and he was like, you know, there's a comedy show now. You fuck with me? I said, dude, I've been on Facebook for a year and a half. I don't know. He said, oh, it starts at 10:30. It starts at 10:30. Sign up. Show starts at 1. And I was like, oh fuck, man, I didn't realize that. So I'm thinking about going inside instead of just sitting outside all night. But I don't know because it's a city open mic, and I don't see any city comics that I know. I see a few Jersey comics, but I already know eventually more city comics will show up, and then it will, you know, turn into that, you know, comics who don't like me, and they're probably going to put me on at 2 in the morning, which is fine, but I'd rather sit outside and do live stream. So one last thing before I end this segment and record later is I renewed my Boost Mobile plan today. I wasn't going to. They gave me $20 off, so instead of paying $60, I paid $40, and it's like the same. It's not much different. I was recording at that tree I was recording in, and there was no reception. Like I said, poor connection, and it's buffering and all that stuff. I had to stop the stream. So I pretty much wasted. So I think I have to get Verizon or something, which I should have did. I should have unlocked my phone and switched over to Sprint. At least now I know. So I'm stuck with this plan for another month, and I'm going to be using it. And that's pretty much it. That's all that really happened last night and tonight as this far. It's only 10:09. Super early. I might check out the open mic tonight just to go. But regardless, that is it for right now. More coverage later. Part 1 of Sober Commentary with Drunk People. Alright, I'm not drunk yet. I still got 2 shots. Alright, Sober Commentary with Drunk People, Part 2. The aftermath, I guess you could say. And pretty much what happened after the first segment was a couple things. One, I was recording a live stream, and all of a sudden, this kid, there's an open mic. I think I mentioned that. And there was this comic who I know doesn't like me. He's one of these hipster-looking fucks. He was pretty much in my live stream. He was trying to like get in it. I don't even know him. It's a city comic that I don't like. For those who know I don't like city comics. They don't like me. So pretty much fucking yeah. So anyways, he was like looking in my live stream. I saw him smile, so I put the camera purposely at his face, and he smiled. And then I said, "Oh, this guy wants to be on my live stream." And he was like, "Nah, man, I was just looking to see what you're doing." I said, "It's okay." I was like, "You want a photobomb? You can." And then he went behind a tree, you know.
You cannot. That's my offensive.
And Then after that, something funny that happened. You could see it, I think, on the YouTube. I'm not sure if it's a YouTube or a Twitch. Pretty much, these two girls were right behind me as I was live streaming, like at this other tree, not the tree with the gum, the other one, this other one, and they were like, they had a million places to stand. They stand right there, so I purposely put my phone up so they can see, right? They can be in my frame, and then all of a sudden, the girl saw it. She's like, "Come on, let's move away from this guy." So I purposely kept filming her. She gave me like a dirty look, and then even when she went in her Uber, she moved a few feet away. She still kept looking at me. So I purposely put the camera on her, and she gave me a middle finger inside the Uber, and I was like, haha, and I blew her a kiss, like, and then they did a U-turn. There was two girls, a brunette and a blonde. The blonde hated me, and then pretty much the fucking when they made a U-turn, and then they both stuck their middle finger. I was like, fuck you, and shit like that, and I just laughed. I went, yeah. Also, these black girls were in my live stream. They were giving me like a weird look. You know what I'm saying? Like, they thought I was recording them, but I wasn't. Non-stop raunchiness out here. That's all it is. Nothing but ratchetness. Lots of hoes outside the Cuba Libre. Lots of hoes outside the Blue Martini. Lots of thirsty guys thinking they're going to get their dick wet. So after that, I saw some city comics, a bunch of them. A few Jersey comics, nobody that I know. There's one guy I know, he didn't acknowledge me. I would think we were cool, but he's been coming around the cabaret. So at least I know not to talk to him. He'd act like he didn't see me. So I walked by, the chick who hosted the open mic, I was doing some live streams. There was a fight. What happened was, as I said, there was two fights. Two scuffles, I should say, not two fights. First one, this guy was getting into an argument with this girl. He pushed her. One guy just roundhouse kicked a woman. I guess another one did. And then another one was these guys. They were just pushing each other. Two scuffles, like I said. Nothing major that happened. So I was trying to film it, and then she looked at me it gave me like a stink face. I looked at her, and I just like rolled my eyes and made a face like, oh, okay. Like, geez. Like, I mean, if people are going to act like that in public, I mean, you're allowed to film in public. I'm going to record it. You know, it's like, so... then after that, I was standing at the same spot for like 50 minutes doing a live stream, and I saw these PUA guys, these two guys I used to hang out with, who were like one of the first two guys I met when I first started coming out here, and this Indian guy, we were talking, and I told him I don't really approach anymore, I'm just going to stay outside all night. Then they left. I talked to them for like 10 minutes. They said, we're going to be inside Nationals. I told them, I got kicked out of there. I try not to go there. They said, okay, cool. So they left. Then I went to big ass slices around like 12 something. Got me a big slice of pepperoni and a Coke. So for both nights, I spent like $28, $29, which, you know, once again, most people spend that in a night, like no big deal. But for me, I was kind of like, damn, I really don't want to spend that. You know what I mean? Like, I spent that's like $14 a night, which isn't bad. But, like, I try not to spend any money when I go out, you know? So, that shit was lame. And, you know, hopefully next week my goal is not to spend any money. Yeah, I swear, this autistic dude that be hitting on the girls, he purposely took his phone out like he was talking to somebody. He must be doing a podcast like me. That's the funny thing is, if you don't have any friends like me, you can just pull out your phone and talk to yourself and pretend you're doing it and just do your podcast. And it looks like you have someone to talk to. I have no one to talk to. Anyways, pretty much after I ate my pizza like a fat pig, I didn't go in a single bar tonight. The only thing I really did was I just sat outside most of the night. I did like probably 2.5 hours of live stream, and I got down here once again at what time? 9:40ish. Then after I ate a slice of pizza, I was sitting down on this bench for like a while. This couple sat dead next to me, blowing smoke in my face. I moved away from them. Then I was sitting down some more. I walked around. I went to go piss at Stowe's. That's a piss spot. And then when I was in there, I walked past the comedians, and I saw they were still going on. They didn't start the show till like 11:15, 11:20. It's supposed to start at 11. And then I walked past Stowe's again, like around 1:45 to go pee one last time. And pretty much they were still going. I still saw somebody with the microphone. I wasn't sure if somebody said something to me, but I heard somebody say, "Yo, this guy." I don't know if you were talking to me. I didn't bother to look. I don't know if it was a comic talking shit or whatever. But I only saw one comic that I knew, and I saw a few city comics and a few I'm not sure if the open mic is every Saturday. If it is, that's cool. Maybe sometime I'll sign up. I don't know. I don't think they go in order. Yeah, pretty much. The only thing that really happened tonight was with those girls. Those girls that got mad at me. One of the blonde chick that gave me the nerdy look. And speaking of that, I see this tall black guy I see around Old City. He goes around the bar sexually assaulting white girls. But he's tall. He kind of looks like a basketball player. And he's totally going to take this white chick home, this drunk white slut, and give her to BBC. And as I said before, all the white girls in the city pretty much want black cock. When I took my second piss in Stowe's, I was inside the stall. And somebody was like, yo, is somebody in here? It was these two guys. And I said, yep. He was like, oh, this guy in here is taking his shit. And one guy was like, oh, so what, man? In my head, I'm like, it's so lame. Guys always got to talk shit. Whoa, these two girls are twerking across the street in front of all these thirsty guys. Be careful, honey. You might not make it home tonight. There's a lot of thirsty, horny guys out here. I was talking to the manager at the place I do salsa at, Lucha Cartel. He sat next to me and said, hey, how come you're not in there? And I was like, nah, it's just too crowded. Like, yeah, you don't get bumped around. He told me there's a place in Northeast on Castor and Newark called the Lava Lounge. It's a bar. It goes to 6 in the morning. It's an after-party spot. Yo, 6 in the morning. He said it's like a $20 cover. I might go there one night. I mean, I would have to take an Uber. If I had my car, I would totally go. But like without a car, it's like, man, fuck that. Lots of the streets are mobbed. Everyone knows that the cold weather's gonna come. Like I said, last night I wore a beige suit jacket with a white dress shirt. I was sweaty. Tonight I just wear just a black dress shirt. No underwear tonight. Because I told you, I made a poop story and I don't want my asshole to be itching. I think I did use 2 wipes tonight. 2 separate times. You know, to freshen things up, keep my asshole clean. Make sure it's 2:16. I got some time. So yeah, but yeah, pretty much I didn't go inside. I only went inside a bar tonight if like I had to piss. I didn't go in any spot. I could have went to Lucha Cartel, but like Lucha Cartel was free. But I'm just gonna end up standing around. And I could have went to Plow in the Stars, but I never end up doing shit in Plow in the Stars. I used up most of my battery. I'm down to 6% on my other phone, my Galaxy S7, pretty much is what it is. I pretty much got like no battery. This girl's staring at my gut. She's looking at my fat gut and my little dick. Please don't laugh at my little dick. Oh, never mind. Her boyfriend's right there, whatever. But she's in a car, so. But even if that did happen, why would he even leave though? So once again, the live streaming thing is, it's like I said, I pretty much wasted $40. As I said before, I shouldn't have upgraded my plan. I should have unlocked my phone, which I don't know if that's free or not, and went Verizon or Sprint. But enough of that. I mean, I'm stuck with this phone for another month, the plan. So I'm pretty much gonna keep recording. I'm gonna keep doing Friday and Saturday live streams. If you've got a problem with it, I think you could turn off the notifications, or you can just unsubscribe to me on YouTube. Feel free, because it doesn't matter. I'm not going to make any money off it anyways. I don't know why anybody even... There was like one person watching me on YouTube, this one guy that I know, MGTOW guy. That autistic guy I told you about, the one that... he's not highly functional autistic. He took his phone out. He wasn't talking to nobody. I knew it. I knew he was fucking... Because there was these 4 black chicks that walked by me while I was doing a podcast. And he took his phone out. He's doing it right now. He keeps taking his phone out like he's talking to somebody. He's trying to act like me, like he's doing a podcast. And you can tell like he's talking to nobody. But anyways, I pull it off so cool. I gotta get down to my train station in a few minutes. It's only 2:18. I got a few minutes though. It's nice out here, man. It's 67 degrees. There's your weather forecast. This might be the last weekend for a while. We probably got maybe a few more weeks of that nice Philly weather before that shit gets, because everyone knows that it's gonna get fucking cold as fuck, eventually. That's why I went out here fucking partying. That's why bitches, shaking their ass and shit. So once again, man, so as of right now, I'm gonna be outside all night doing live streaming as the weather is nice. Now, these girls are about to get hit by a car. Straight up home slicers. But anyways, I'm going to be doing live streaming outside on Fridays and Saturday nights until it gets cold out. And once it gets cold, I got no choice but to go inside these bars like I did last night, like the, the Time and stuff like that. Going to the same places, I mean, I could stay in, but I do like going out. I mean, it's not about girls or anything. I just, like tonight, I had some good conversations. I ran into a comedian I haven't seen in years. We're not friends or anything, but it was cool to see him. And then because of him, he told me there was an open mic. I never would have knew that. And then after that, I was talking to this PUA guy. We're not really that cool. We're not friends or anything. But, I haven't seen him in years. And the other guy I see all the time, he doesn't talk to me, but he said hi to me tonight. And then pretty much, I was talking to the manager outside. So it's like, I had a few conversations tonight. And if I went with the National, I could have had some more conversations. I could have talked to some more people inside the Nationals, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, across the street, these really cool, hip black folks are walking down the street. It's only like 3-4 girls, and there's like 5 black dudes, and they're cool. It's 2:20 right now. That autistic guy, like I said, he's still walking around with his phone. But yeah, I'm done right now. I already know that short blonde chick. She's gonna get some BBC tonight. I hope I hope she uses protection, because if she doesn't, she'll have the AIDS. But maybe that's what she wants. Anyways. So yeah, that's it. This is Sober Commentary with Drunk People. I'm trying to make the show more interesting, but it's hard because I don't do shit. But pretty much the only thing I'm upset about is I spent too much money these last 2 nights. I love going out and only spending like nothing. Like $1 or $2. It's fucking almost $29 in 2 nights. Folks, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And I didn't spend any of that money on alcohol because I had my concoction. So we got to stop that. We got to cut down the cost. But we'll figure out how to do that. I have no clue where I'm going next Friday and Saturday. I think next Friday I'm going to do Old City. And I'm going to do Cuba Libre. But that's, if I sign up, it's free. And then next Saturday, I'm going to go to Center City, and I might just walk around. If it's nice out, I might do some live streaming and just zip over here. I don't know. But if anything else happens or anything else I can remember, I'm not sure if anything else interesting happened, then I'll talk and report it. Until then, enjoy the next segment. We're going to wrap this up with some topical news. All right. Usually I have this podcast edited by now. It's 8:30, but I was doing some errands and such, running around like a chicken with its nigger head cut off. So it's Sunday night. Didn't do much today. Went to the park earlier, did some stuff. Just slept off freaking day, sleeping off that hangover from last night. I did a live stream on my channel, many live streams last night. One being the Roundhouse Kick I talked about, the Roundhouse Kick around the world. Anyways, let's wrap this episode up. I'm watching Hell's Kitchen, episode 2 of the 18th season. And one of the big stories is 20 killed after limo speeds into bystanders in New York City. This is like a wedding. And I don't know how fast this limo was going, but Jesus, man. Freaking murder. Horrific limousine crash. 20 people were killed. This happened yesterday. And this was after a press conference. 8 of those 2 were killed in the limousine, and 2 victims by bystanders. Everyone in the limousine was killed by force, they said. And I don't know, I'm trying to see how fast it was doing 50 miles per hour. So that is pretty fast for a long vehicle. So, man. Yeah, man. I got lucky I didn't die in my vehicle crash. I was going pretty fast, but I didn't have good tires and brakes. And maybe the limousine also didn't have good tires and brakes. Giants coach stuns media over Beckham's comments. Shuns media over Adele's comments. He says just move on. Seconds left. They talked, but soon the questions replied, made some controversial comments. He said, but maybe perhaps the losing is just to him. Maybe he just wanna. Beckham says to apologize. I don't know what that story is, but yeah, cool. Not a lot of news going on. Cosby's lawyers ask court to void conviction and sentence. Yeah. Khabib and McGregor brawl leaves UFC world reeling. Yeah, this Khabib guy, he won. He beat McGregor. McGregor was laying down on the ground. He looked weird. Looked like he was knocked out. He didn't know where it was, and this other guy's running around. So yeah, man. Conway, women see their husbands, sons in caravan. Oh yeah. Officer who shot Tamir Rice hired by a new department. There you go. One door closes. One door closes when you shoot a Negro, another one opens. That's what I like to see. Conway says, women see through husbands and sons of Canada. That's what Conway said. Mother and children found living in a backyard shed. That's sad. Missing teacher's body found. Death rolled a suicide. Yeah, they're dealing with all those shitty kids. I just saw a funny video by Norm Macdonald. He's like, yeah, I just want to say that, I don't think teachers are the real heroes. I think the real heroes are the real heroes, And these teachers get 4 months off a year. They got the same fucking schedule as a kid, yeah? That's my Norm Macdonald impression. Was it good? Oh, this is sad. The Walking Dead star Scott Wilson dies at 76 years old. He played the old guy that had the shed with the zombies. What was the character's name? I'm sorry. Scott Wilson. What was his name on the show? AMC's The Walking Dead. Oh, Herschel. That was his name. Herschel Green. Herschel Green. I want to... McGregor wants a rematch. Sure he does. If you have a rematch against Mayweather, I'm pretty sure he'll win that too. Real Housewives of Dallas guest star found beaten to death at some black woman. Jesus. That's not, good. Deborah Meston was freaked out before turning 50. Big news for the show. Wait, woman claims she found mercury in her drink at Sonic. She has a picture of it. Let's see. Looks like semen. This is in Oklahoma. So halfway in drinking, no strange thing in my mouth. And they started multiplying. Just found slide in the back of my throat, my cheeks, and my mouth. My doctor said, man, it looks like mercury. You should go to the emergency room. I think some guy came in it. That's what I think. He was just like, I need to drop a load off. I gotta come. Yeah, give me that cup right there. TV reporter fired for wearing a Make America Great Again hat at a Trump rally. That's insane. You can't. How can you show your respect to the president? We live in a one-sided world. I hate this world. Anyways, let's do some weird news, guys. Strange news, odd news. And get the hell out of here. Another episode that nobody will listen to in the can, which means up my ass. It's okay. What are you gonna do? I can't force people to listen to this crap. Man wins woman's weight in beer at wife carrying contest. So he has to pick her up. It says baseball's 4 classic. 30 teams. So I don't know, some sort of thing. You have to pick your wife up or something. I don't know. Lottery ticket leads FBI to Illinois' bank robbery suspect. Let's see what's going on here. I already have the thumbnail for my episode. It's the guy doing the kick. But what do you say? I dropped lottery ticket. Led tickets to investors. The man who suburban Chicago bank. He robbed it. And federal prosecutors charged 30-year-old Dexter Riley with robbing $8,200 from the bank. Rock used as doorstop is actually a meteorite worth $100,000. Somebody found a rock, and the shit was worth $100,000. Michigan man. So he looked at it. They should have just tricked him and said, no, this rock is just a basic rock, and then they could have robbed him. Good Samaritan driver revives a squirrel after a car scare. That guy's a psycho. Someone says, a Florida store says, don't warm urine in my microwave. So somebody was trying to heat up their urine. That's pretty gross. Ohio man rescued a cow as a regular backseat passenger. What was Rosie O'Donnell doing walking? Okay, that's a bad joke. Ohio man driving to work Tuesday said he recorded a cow poking her head in the back of the window. How do you fit a cow? It must have had a truck, obviously. Swedish girl saga pulls off pre-Viking era sword from lake. Toddler shreds more than $1,000 in cash. How did that happen? Utah was a little too helpful. Utah, they had football tickets. They had $1,000 in the envelope. I don't know what the hell this story means. Postal worker leaves mail on the side of the road and quits his job. That's a great way to quit, though. Did this happen in Philly? Yes, it did. Philadelphia residents were dropped to the side of a New Jersey road with a carrier quit his job. Yeah, that's something I would do. It's funny how that was in Philly. You gotta quit, you gotta fucking quit. San Francisco has new Snap Crap app to report dirty streets. I like that idea. I like the name Snap Crap, and I like the idea of it. Tipsy birds fly into windows and cars. And northern Minnesota, there was a movie called The Birds, wasn't there? Where birds would crash into people. It's kind of scary. Well, folks, that's the end of the episode. We covered a lot. Not really, but kind of. I'll see you guys on the next one. The next episode will feature a old prank call called The Raghead. I'll yell at some poor Arab guys who are just doing their job. And we'll go from there. So thank you for listening to the bottom of my rotten heart. If you listen to any of this, write a good or even bad review on iTunes. That's all funny and stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Come on. Seriously, at this point?
You have just listened to the world's most awful podcast show, JoshCast.